soy milk versus pasteurized cow milk. What's better? They both are a good source of vitamin A, vitamin D, proteins and minerals, vitamin K, and soy milk is not hard on the body like pasteurized milk. Also, pasteurized milk has a lot of vitamin D in it, but it has a lot of saturated fat. Unlike soy milk, which has a lot of omega-3 fatty acids in it, which we know is good for your skin, which we know is good for digestion. So, soy milk versus pasteurized milk, you have to get used to it. I could not take regular milk for years. When I was younger, they never used to say that you were lactose intolerant. You just would have gas when you ate ice cream, me. And sometimes you would actually get the poops or the runs or diarrhea when you drink or overconsume milk or just a little bit of milk if you are lactose intolerant. But over the last, 20 years or so, they started saying lactose intolerance. Now they have pills on the market for people who are lactose intolerant to take before you consume milk or dairy products. Some people are taking dairy out altogether. I do not take out dairy altogether. It's when I have a large amount of vitamin D or pasteurized milk, whole milk, that I have a problem. I can do 2%, which to me just tastes watery. I don't really like that. But I found that I actually like soy milk. I don't like plain. I like coconut and I like the chocolate. They have almond and they also have flaxseed milk now, which all have a lot of vitamins and minerals. Regular whole milk has about 8 grams of protein in it and also does regular soy milk. I buy the soy coconut milk to put in my shakes, and I can actually drink this by itself and like it. I never liked regular milk to drink it by itself. But this only has 50 calories in it. But this is sugar-free, but it still tastes good. It has a light coconut flavor. I like to use it in my shakes. Versus the vitamin D milk, which has 150 calories and 70 calories of fat. This only has 50 calories and 30 grams of fat. And it gives you the same feeling taste, and it has a lot of vitamins and mineral. It has 170 megagrams of sodium. That's a little high, but only 3 total grams of fat versus regular pasteurized milk, which we know a lot of times with the cow milk, kids are getting fatter and producing young ladies are producing breasts earlier because what they pasteurize the milk with and all the chemicals they put in the milk and all the hormones that they feed the cows that produce this milk. So that's why a lot of people are getting away from the regular milk, the vitamin D milk, the pasteurized milk, the whole milk, is because of what they treat the cows with. So I'm not totally against not drinking, the whole milk. I have just gotten away from it because I found that the soy milk gives you the same amount of vitamins and minerals, and it has extra omega fats, well, have omega fatty acids, versus having saturated fat that sticks to you and causes obesity, okay? And it's hard to digest the saturated fat that is in here. And because the cows that they feed, what they feed them with, the grass and the hay that they feed the cows with these days, have a lot of chemicals in it, have a lot of pesticides in it, and they are giving our cows hormone, which are making our young girls at 10 and 12 produce breasts, and even some of the young guys are producing breasts and have cancer early in their lives because of all of the different things that they put in there, the chemicals that we don't know that they treat the cows with and feed them. So anyway, I would recommend soy. There's so many different flavors, almond, chocolate. I keep wanting to say cinnamon, but it's not cinnamon. But so many different flavors, and I like the coconut flavor the best. Less calories, same amount of protein, which is about 8 grams as the whole milk. Also, lots of vitamins and lots of minerals. It's just better for you, better digestion. If you're lactose intolerant, I recommend that you do try it. It's good for you. It does the body good. Do what works for you. I recommend soy milk. You have to find a flavor that works for you. Some like a very basic. The vanilla to me was a little chalky, but there's different brands. You can even get a store brand, which to me sometimes is equivalent. I used to buy the Wegmans brand of the coconut flavor one. That's actually the one I started on, and I loved it. This is the only milk that I can drink straight after having like lunch or something, and it goes down smooth, and I actually like the taste of it. But it also makes my healthy shakes, my veggie shakes, it gives them a nice little flavor with a banana, opposed to the regular milk, the cow milk, that has a lot of vitamin A, vitamin D, as this does too. It wouldn't be good for digestion for me, and it would give me gas or diarrhea. So if you're lactose intolerant, I'm recommending silk coconut almond milk or silk coconut regular milk. To add into your dietary, to do it as a dietary supplement, 1 glass a day, 50 calories, you can't beat that, opposed to 150 calories for whole milk. And we already know that it has a lot of hormones in there, which is in saturated fat, which is contribute to childhood obesity and other lots of. The milk is treated these days with a lot of things that we know nothing about and a lot of chemicals. So again, I recommend soy milk. Give it a try. Do something that works for you this year. Do something different. Do something healthy.